Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of RogueLuka. If it's your first time here, double welcome to you. Also, I love you. I am Luka and today we are going to continue playing Hades, and our main goal today is unlocking the hidden aspect of Gilgamesh for the Twin Gauntlets. I looked up how to get them. I saw what they look like. I need them immediately. Like right now. Like right now, I need them immediately. So we're gonna do Aspect of Zagreus, because like that's the easiest one to fully level up, so we can do it. Let's see. I mean, we're probably gonna get a successful run here, right? Because I'm like the best at Hades ever, like the best Hades player in the world.
And nowhere else, the same as it is mine. There's not of any worth to see beyond this realm besides.
Uh-huh. That's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Yeah. Oh my god, hey, Athena, you weren't here at all last time.
I've such a list upon Olympus here. It seems to be connected to your own, as several prophecies already are fulfilled. Isn't it?
Glad to know I'm doing your work for you too. Do you get the benefits of those? That'd be funny. Your special is stronger. What's the
Your wisdom guide me.
I mean, stronger special is probably good. It's gonna be tough. I'm using like this version of the gauntlets is fine. Aspect of Talos is like vastly superior in every way. I did not activate that. Bullshit.
Let me see.
I dashed over it. What the hell?
These fists are going to do the talking soon.
Sure, Zag. Whatever you say, bro. That's a that doesn't seem like a super like in-character thing to say.
And I, for one, am grateful to our forebears for that.
I mean, I think it's decent. That's pretty good. That's pretty fine. Ow, fuck. Was not paying enough attention to avoid that. Oh, does it not inflict weaken? I feel like it should, right? I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what dodge chance actually does. Is it like auto dodge? If I get hit?
Nice.
I don't need I do not need keys at all anymore. We have fully upgraded our mirror thing. Fuck off. I hate these guys when they're armored. Fists are good at stun locking, but stun lock only works when they're not goddamn armored. Pieces of shit. Get out of here. You're not gonna get me. Fool me once, shame on me. Or fool me once, shame on you? Whatever that phrase is. Shame. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Shame. Ow. Guys. The game is throwing armored enemies at me so fucking early for no reason. Oh yeah, I guess I could do some chaos stuff, but that would be a risk I don't really want to take on a run where I'm trying to unlock something. Though I do need to talk to Chaos at some point because they also give me a hidden aspect. I can't remember what they give me the hidden aspect for though. Bow and arrow? No. No, bow and arrow is definitely Artemis. Chaos might be gun? No, Zeus's gun. Shield! Shield is chaos. For some reason, I don't know what significance that has. Ah, fuck. It's, you know what? It's exceedingly rare these guys actually get a hit on me, so good job, guys. Good work. You did it.
Anyone else?
Aphrodite, can you buff my... Thank you. Oh, I love you. You gave me exactly what I wanted.
Next.
Oop. Hello. Also, hey, sorry that the last episode of Hades was, a little bit loud. I kind of fucked up my, gameplay audio stuff. And it recorded on the same track as my voice. So I had no real option to fix it. Aside from just re-recording an episode, but, I'm kind of trying to get ahead on this so I can work on video projects. Shh. Secret stuff. Actually, by the time this comes out, that should be coming out soon. So, not that secret. Working on the Y2K video. Okay, I want...
That's it.
That's pretty good, actually. Get out of my entire face. Where'd you go? Oh, hi. Y'all hide good.
Thank you, mate.
The meter! Let's do that. Do that, and do that. Yeah. Oh, just two of you? That's not too bad. Meg is realistically, I think, the most dangerous one that you can get in these. She has the biggest AoE attack. Actually, no. Never mind. The other one is pretty bad, too, because she has a fucking saw blade. Ow. Oh, why did I dash directly into that? Can you, thanks. Move out of that a little bit. Ooh. So the special with deflect is really good, but I think that will be way better with, like, Stygius. That has a way bigger, special. It's also, like, just like a full body explosion. Nope. Don't want any of that. So, we just need to get up to talk to Asterius. Hopefully we get it in this run. Not every run that you get to fight him, but hopefully the game will give me a break and throw him at me. Hello. Y'all really ain't shit, huh? Where? Oh, fuck. Hate these dudes. Not that he was a problem, but...
All aboard.
Hermes, please give me attack speed. Please, 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 please. Attack speed is so fucking good on the fists. Give it. Don't hold out on me. Brad. Please, 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 please.
Across the borders of your father's land, it's good to have the chance to help somebody out the other way.
Fuck. That's fine.
All right.
Hey, Chaos. It's been a little bit. Yeah?
Listen, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. Wait, you did just prompt me, Master Chaos, didn't you? Or should I have remained silent just now?
I cannot offer you advice, but you were prompted, yes. You may speak freely, then or any time, despite my wishes that you not do so. Absolute silence is my general preference. It may not be yours.
That's fair. I only just noticed that Chaos has Earth between their fingers. That's really cool. Athena, give me something from my dash, maybe. That'd be cool. Oh, right. A real fight. Actually, I think I'm actually well equipped for this one. Yep, didn't even take a hit. I am very good at video game. That one's quite good.
Thanatos.
Oh, hey, Fan.
Has arrived.
What's up? How's it going?
Let's get this done.
Sure.
You wrenches.
No problem. I'll totally wipe the floor with you. Like, without a doubt. Probably easiest one I'll ever do. Oh. Yeah, well, you got some good hits in there. Oh, we're actually tied. Uh-oh. Oh, you
Them for now.
actually won. Holy shit.
I have to get back.
That's the first time I've ever lost. Oof. That sucks. That don't feel good. Wow, they did a lot of damage to me. Ow. Ay, ay, ay. This one at least has the chance of also being a fountain. It wasn't. I did not even see Eurydice this time, which kind of sucks.
Well, if it isn't Malphon, the twin fists bound to your very capable hands. So many weapons are so indirect, I think. With Malphon, you're about as close to the destruction as can be.
Yeah. That's true. And?
Hydra, I feel like we're just not getting through to one another here.
Nah. There's like a communication breakdown going on. Very unfortunate. Hydra seems like they'd be a good friend. Oh wait, I can use my cast again. And I should. Oh! Ah, shit. I was trying not to take a hit there. Hello. Eat my ass. Ow. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm not gonna die on fucking Hydra. Come on. Hydra's too easy to die on. Okay, I died on Hydra. Wow. I actually didn't see it do that headbutt at all. I didn't see that happen.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
Bummer.
I'll take this one.
I'll buy that.
Enough of this place.
I'll buy that for $1. Okay, Asterius. Please meet with me. I would love that a lot.
Alicia.
I had nothing for my dash, so... Oh, maybe I could get a call. I don't have a call either. Come on, get out of here. Oh, piss off.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, that'll do. Oh, nope, that's better. That's better. Oh. Fuck. all the way off. It's like this level is specifically built just to be annoying, but not hard. I mean, sure. That's not bad. Wait, oh. I heard fishing. There's fish to be had. Oh. You were quick.
Let's see. They're making me choose.
Please. Give me... Oh, you know what? I already have something on the dash.
Perhaps you knew that you were making a mistake.
I have Demeter's thing on dash. Right. I shouldn't have grabbed that.
He's angry now.
That was easy. That was very few enemies. Yeah. What the fuck was that? Why can their attacks go through these walls, but mine can't? That's absolute horse shit. Oof. Please, 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 please. No. That's not Asterius.
Oh, good.
Sure.
Within the delicately hewn constructions of Elysium exist places of peace so utterly serene and absolute as mortal kind is seldom to experience during the average short and often painful coil.
Is this really as good as it gets for mortal kind?
I guess so. Oh, come on, game. Don't fuck me over. That would be befitting of how the game usually does treat me, or how roguelikes in general, I guess, sort of treat me sometimes. Where they just actively fuck me over. Like, fuck. That run of Slay the Spire today was so good. And then the game was just like, nah, you're not allowed to be that good at the game. And then it stopped being good. And I died. All because it stopped giving me good cards.
Powered up.
Come on. Nope. I now have a lot of stun lock at least, so that's nice. when I can actually get armor off. But I also do have a lot of armor destruction, which is quite good. Quite nice to have, especially in these situations where the game throws enemies at me that I fucking despise.
Never enough of these back at the house.
We did not get Asterius. That's such a bummer.
Rematch.
Hi.
You challenge us to battle, Hellspawn.
Yep, that's what I figured. Like, I have nothing going on with these characters that they're just like doing basic boss dialogue now. So it would have actually been nice to have that chat with Asterius, because we have nothing going on with him. What if I kill Theseus first? Actually, might not be a good idea. Let's try it. I don't know what that will do. I mean, I know it'll make the fight way harder. All right. Well, that's a bummer.
Can I get some applause or something here?
I guess we'll have to do another run. Really wish I could just choose whichever boon I wanted.
Hope it's nicer outside than it is in here.
How many more times do I have to beat Hades before I actually get the true ending?
Something I can use.
I have a big interest in that.
I'll take it. Should check this way.
Would be nice to actually have a call. And I think Ares' call is the one that I like the most. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage I'm taking for no reason. Lucky? Not lucky. Oh, very not lucky. Incredibly not lucky. Like, as little luck as I could possibly be. Fuck. Go away. Fuck. Are the other rats gone? Or nope, they're gone too. Okay, cool. That's good.
Should be able to get back through here.
That's exactly what I wanted, so...
Satyr tunnels. I bet it's in here.
Do you bet? Oh my god.
Can't escape.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Please, please, please. Oh, thank you.
Acquired taste.
Do I care about anything? I don't think so. I don't think I need anything else.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
Can I still go to the other rooms after I do that? Nope. That's a choice that you make. I think I got this, though. The thing is, the Hades fight doesn't change. So it's like... It's kind of whatever.
I'm here, Father. Come on.
Once you know what the mechanics are, it's not that bad.
Ah, but there you are, boy, finally. Despite my knowing you are always late for everything, here you've outdone yourself by quite some time.
Oh, shut up and get your fork. And burn away that regal cape and let's get to this then. I'd no idea you had all these capes to spare. Must have a whole entire storage chamber.
Your mockery of me may temporarily embolden you, but achieves nothing useful in the end.
Oh, shut up. It's fun. It's playful ribbing. Stop whining. Why did that one not land? No reason? Ow, okay, that hit. Sure, I guess. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna burn a Death Defiance here. That's a shame. And hit that. Fuck off. Oh my god. Actually, I also have for an extra 30% damage, don't I? Maybe that Death Defiance was a good thing. Thanks, Ares. That was a big boon. And that's extra damage. And I'm also healed for a bit. Thanks, Athena. I have really good Death Defiance boons, actually. Why would I? No. Alright, alright. Last chance. There we go. Got it. No problem. Easy as pie.
That you of all my kin would be the one to do this to me. I shall remember this.
Get wrecked, Dad. You ain't shit.
The ancient blood.
No fishing? Not giving me some fishing? Oh, come on. Oh, come on! How rude. Can I look around Persephone's little farmhouse?
So,
Like, is this an area that I can kind of walk around in a little bit?
I'm back.
Hi. I'm back. Can I keep going? Oh, that'd be so good if I could just leave.
Son, I have to ask you, how much do you know about your relatives upon Olympus?
They seem pretty cool.
Quite a bit by now. I've been in steady contact with Athena, Zeus, and other members of the family ever since I first left Father's house. They've been assisting me in getting here.
No. Zagreus, what have you done? You've led them here?
No. They think I'm trying to escape from Father so that I can join them on their mountaintop. At least I think that's what they think. Most of them, anyway.
But then
Hermes, though.
That Olympus is involved?
He would have to, yeah.
And Nyx. In fact, it's Nyx who put me and Olympus into contact. I could never have broken free from the world if not for their help.
So Nyx and Hades
Is Nyx a bad guy?
And Olympus is helping you. But they don't know I'm here as far as you're aware.
That's right,
No.
more or less.
Are you hiding?
To put up with each other. Don't seem to have much of a choice. Though ever since I learned of you, Nyx has been helping me to find you, while Father's tried to stop me.
That fool. What was he thinking? What is he thinking? Do you suppose he thinks that he's protecting me from them?
Why would you need protection from them, though?
I think maybe he does think so indeed. Because now having met my relatives upon Olympus, I can definitely see that they can be a bit vindictive about things.
Vindictiveness runs in the family, my son. Then if Olympus is involved, that would explain a lot. I'm here, not there with them, as you can see. But, oh, it seems we'll have to speak some more when next you return.
Yeah, I guess so.
When I return.
This plot is becoming interesting.
Well, this is going to be awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, Hypnos.
Hey, bud.
What would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall?
Oh, that's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, master's orders.
Nothing for
That's
me
fair.
there anyway.
How could he? So, you can tell me in due time if you decide to, lad. But I do have a question, same as you did, going into this. Why did she leave? Why did she leave you in particular?
It's that she didn't even
good
know I was
question.
alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be. For reasons I am trying to find out.
Ah, that's quite a bit to take in there. And it explains more than a bit, I think. Look, I'm not one to speculate too much. I trust you'll find the answers that you seek as you proceed.
I hope so, yeah. Pet dog.
Talking to you, boy.
Give good pets.
So how did
Good doggo.
How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell?
Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine.
But you know,
Quite easily imagined.
I didn't fail. I beat the shit out of you.
Occurs, almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
This seems like a dialogue that I didn't get earlier.
Something obvious? It's a new song from someone who still cares for you.
My friend, you wrote a song for me. Oh, but this is not from you, it's from Eurydice. I don't know what to say.
Take all the time you need, mate. Nix, my mother was quite concerned to learn Olympus has been aiding me. Haven't you put her in danger by involving them? Was there no other way?
No, there was not. She has been in danger all along. I concealed her, yes, even from me. But it is not enough. I do not think that you could have found her without the Olympians.
Probably not. Absolutely not.
Assistance to them, if they discovered who you are, it would be worse.
What a mess. How are we going to fix this?
Yeah, that seems complicated, Mom.
That you are trying to reach them. I trust we can sustain this understanding for a long, long time. Perhaps not forever, but long enough to discover a solution. Perhaps with your mother's help.
Be careful. Head chef. Seems fair enough.
Cool.
What's new? Just what I was looking for.
Oh, it increases every time I buy one, huh? That's a bummer. Oh, I didn't even see Dusa there. Hold on. What are you talking about? Rest?
There must be some mistake. Prince, you're giving this to me?
I want
Yeah.
you to know we all appreciate you, Dusa. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay?
Hey, you brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
No problem, Dusa. I love you. You're good. Oh.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
I'm to work. Father's going to kill me.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency.
A good descriptor.
He is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Going as fast as I can. You hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly without drawing the notice of those laboring within.
You better not give me away, old man.
Suggest you hurry in there, lad.
Is this gonna open the door?
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first, as when the prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of a shift.
Oh, God.
They literally have a water cooler.
Security reports concerning failed escape attempts from Tartarus require timely verification.
Oh, this sounds awful.
Neither of which Prince Zagreus is fit to give.
That is not correct.
The often failing prince attempts to sort the ledgers in the fashion necessary for the proper keeping of his father's realm.
Damn it.
Incorrect.
The hard-laboring shades responsible for the administration of the prince's father's realm merely look on at the prince's ill-fated attempts.
Oh, come on.
That's not correct.
The relaxation-loving prince
Fuck this.
suitably enough attention to learn properly how to arrange the record booking.
Oh, shut up, controller.
Father's realm.
Doesn't make any sense.
Wrong again.
The training lacking Prince's efforts to administer approvals to the judgment terms ultimately leave a lot to be desired.
Shut up.
Do you not remember anything I taught? Well,
no.
What is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training. Achilles is not prone to holding back.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
It's not the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation. Now get back to work.
Right.
Fuck this. I just leave.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need.
I have to do all of these?
The shades' due compensation rapidly approved. And yet the prince cannot remember all the necessary steps.
I haven't forgotten. No one told me.
Records of expired house contractor renovations.
Oh my god.
Chamber, though the prince has absolutely no desire now to organize them alphabetically by date.
None whatsoever, yes.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
God, fuck this.
Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Then why don't you?
I don't want any of this.
Thank you, Zagreus.
With your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
God, Hades, you suck so much ass. Just the worst.
Late for that job anymore.
That's true. Not that you'd care. What can I get? Let's just, like, pump points into this, I think. Wait, hold on. That's quite good, but...
My means. Alright, I'm ready.
Did not find Asterius, so I guess we have to do a second run, which is... exciting. I mean, it's good, because I get to play the game...
I'll level with you, pal. You have impressed somebody well above my pay grade here, and so they have a little proposition for you. You listening?
Let me guess. You want me to fight all the way through the underworld, having used the Pact of Punishment over there to make the going even more treacherous than it already is, and if I succeed, they'll reward me with some sort of useless trinket?
Wrong. We're talking something really big here, pal. You see that thing back there? Trinket. Come on, what are you, scared?
Yes, a little bit, if you must know. I need to use the Pact on my way out.
Do you have the
8. Well, I'll get there eventually. What if I just did that? Like, that's the easiest thing for me to do, right? Because it'll just add another mechanic to... Yeah, it'll just add another mechanic to the Hydra, and that doesn't seem bad. That seems fine. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully the game actually throws Asterius at me this time. I would love that and appreciate that.
feast that you have ever seen. Oh, I know you've got your hands full for the time, so first things first.
Dionysus, you seem like a himbo. Let's do that. Guess that's fine. Didn't make it do extra damage though, which is a shame. Get wrecked. Hey, did you guys know I'm good at this game? Have I made that clear yet? Have I pointed that out?
That's keepsake. Don't get in my way.
And y'all are easy as shit, huh? Easy as pie. Demeter would be good. If she could give me like just like an attack buff, that'd be great. An attack buff would be good. Give me an attack buff.
Boy, why, little sprout, I wasn't very kind to her, I think. Certainly not once her father passed. It was her mortal blood that made her weak. Born to mortals, taken by mortals, I suspect. So now they pay.
She's offering an exchange.
Hey. What?
Dionysus won't mind.
Pardon me? So I think I've mentioned previously that like there's some weird plot thing that like Hades mentioned about like a war. I don't know, actually was it Hades that mentioned it? Someone mentioned it. There's like a war going on and like Achilles mentioned that Demeter is like really dangerous. And that's a really weird thing for her to just say. Completely unprompted. What's up with that? Is Demeter the final boss? Alright.
Daedalus power.
Probably the best one. Definitely the best one for this specific situation. Have I taken damage yet? Wow.
Anyone else?
I'm very good at this game.
And if you are in need of further proof, behold, the greatest of my blessings just for you.
Do that. Give me good attack. That's good. I like that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Did he just say out? As if he's like kicking them out of hell? Stop! It's too many. Oh, fuck. Oh, that trap again.
In the name of Hades.
Dang. Let's do that. Oh, no, I should have done the other one.
Now what?
The other one's better. That sucks.
More darkness. A pierced butterfly.
Alright. Alright. Oh, I should have taken chaos.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
I'm excited to see what Hades Hydra does. Now that we have like an upgrade on its combat techniques. What? Sorry? Could you be more lame in your insults? That wasn't even good. Electo, try harder, please. Ow. Ow. Stop. Oh, ads. Ow. Perma-raged. What does that mean exactly? It means jack shit, I guess. It means absolutely nothing.
Got her. Blood of the Titans.
Okay, do I need 3 Blood of the Titans or 5 to unlock the fourth hidden aspect?
Why not? Nowhere to go but up.
It's either 3 or 5, and I will definitely get one for beating Hades. Oh, and I'll be able to get another one for the Ambrosia. Oh, and we'll get another diamond, and then we'll get another... Okay, yeah, we'll have enough by the time words are failing me. You get what I mean. By the time we actually are able... to unlock the, aspect of, Gilgamesh, I will be able to get enough Titan blood either way to unlock it. That's what I'm saying. That's words. Sometimes it's hard to concentrate on this game and talking at the same time. Like, my brain very much goes into autopilot, but sometimes the autopilot just stops. And it goes, I don't know where we're going. I don't know where our thoughts are going. And they just stop. Very, I think, ADHD problem to have. You know what?
Off we go.
I'm noticing that Megara has just, like, stopped showing up in the house. And I have to wonder if that's because of the bounties that, or the, pacts of punishment that we're using. I would love to, like, actually... Because there are... I learned a while ago that there are summons in this game that you can get. And they, like, summon certain allies to help in combat. And, like, that's really fucking cool. And there takes a lot of doing to get, because you have to, like, fill out their social link effectively. Oh, I also just remembered. There's another character in Elysium that we are gonna want to talk to, but that means I have to look at the codec. I think.
More coming.
Once I'm actually able to open it. Oh, fuck you. That's horse shit. Did not even know that you existed. Alright, we need to look at...
So that's his name.
This guy. So now if we meet up with that guy, we can give him a nectar and get his keepsake.
The barge of death is always here for me.
Alright. This will be easy. I can break armor.
Destroy you.
This is really only hard if you can't. Uh-huh. Did I get +2 on that? I did. Extra 40 damage on my default attacks. Against bosses. These guys are also super fucking annoying and I hate them. I hate them a lot. Fuck out of my face. Y'all ain't shit. Whoop. Alright. Wait, are you trying to predict where I'm going to be, you fucking asshole skeleton? Get fucked. We're not really seeing Eurydice a lot this time either, which is kind of a bummer. I like her a lot. Gonna get that diamond. Okay, what's your new deal? Oh! No, it sure is not. That's not a fun addition, actually. If I must speak candidly, it's not good. That doesn't actually make the fight harder, it just makes it more annoying. But it's kind of a shame because, like, a lot of what this game deems to, like, be difficult is just, like, let's annoy the fuck out of the player. And you don't need to be annoying to be more difficult. Like, that's not, like, I'm barely taking any damage for standing in the lava, but it's like, it's just a mechanic that doesn't need to be present in this fight. At all. Okay. Alright. Well, now y'all are doing some shit. Oh, you're just like completely Pardon me? Uh-huh. Get fucked, Hydra. You ain't shit.
That's what you get. Or for me.
Oh, I have a lot of health, huh? Like 250 health?
Just walk into it.
Oh, yeah, pretty much at this point.
Get out of this damn heat.
It's basically Hades, I'll be honest. Elysium's basically free at this point. You're not really putting up much of a fight. Neither are your many minions. I actually can't remember the last time I have died in this game. It's been a bit. Because I'm just so good at it. Just the best at Hades. I'm the best Hades player in the planet. In the planet, not even on it, in it. That's right, I live in the middle of Earth. I am the Earth's core. Did you know that? The fuck am I talking about?
Power of Olympus.
Hermes, give me attack speed. Please. Fuck. I feel like Hermes doesn't like... He shows up very infrequently in the low levels, but he shows up a lot in the later levels. Like Asphodel and Tartarus, like, he shows up a little bit in Asphodel, like, almost never in Tartarus, and then all the fucking time in Elysium.
You'd think that once you break free to the surface, we could see you from Olympus a bit more than usual, but no, it's like you're shrouded in eternal night up here. Something like that. Odd, right?
I know, it's very weird. That's very weird, bro. I don't know what is up with that. Very strange. I don't need keys anymore. Why did I do that? I guess they can be used for trading, but like, what for?
Just getting started.
Alright. Come on. Give me a challenge. What even? Oh, butterflies. That was very confusing. Why did I just gain a health? I saw that. I don't know why that happened. Come on! Give me the boy! Get wrecked. Y'all really are not a threat at all. Dash. Please, come on. Don't fuck with me. Give me the thing I want, video game. Just give me the boy. That's it. That's all I want. The one boy. Nope. Not allowed. Okay. A lot of arrows flying at me. Wow, that was a lot. Do that.
Anyone there?
Oh, neat.
These fists are hungry to fight. Hit the spot. Flame wheels.
Game hates me. Especially considering I just threw all those fucking chariots at me.
Thank the gods.
Oof. Serious.
Something's off.
Asshole.
Death is inescapable.
Hey, Fan.
Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus. Who dies
Me.
first?
This time, it's me. Okay, well, hold on. Might be Thanatos. Her voice lines are so sus.
You're not too bad at this.
No, I'm not. I'm pretty good. Didn't get Asterius again. What the fuck is with this game? Why does it hate me today? I also didn't get to see Patroclus.
Asterius.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, fine, whatever, let's just fight. Asterius, do you not want to, like, duel anymore? Like, are we not friends anymore? What's up, bro? I thought we were chill. Ow. Yeah, really. Come on. Come on, guy. Wow, that does fuck all for damage, huh? Are you sure about that? I'm kind of kicking your ass, Theseus. Damn. Ares! The fuck? Ah. That's so mean. Uh-huh. I actually thought I died, which would not have even made sense, because I have not used a single Death Defiance.
The worst is yet to come, boy.
It's true. I've yet to see your face. What do you mean? Is the air different? Yeah, nothing I particularly want, unfortunately. I know. That sounds fine. Let's see. Oop. Oh, no poison, please. No, thank you. I'm fine without. Rad. Oh. Did you not, though? Oh, thank you. Thank you for Borger. Oh, I don't have deflect at all. Right. That is doing some hurt to me. And I should probably not be eating saw blades.
That's the most gigantic vermin I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, no, we've seen this one before, so like... Why did that not trigger? Cool. And you die. Excellent. 65? I have a lot of health. Hello?
Working on getting you your treat still, boy.
I just heard... I just heard the sound of fishing. Or did I hear the sound of the diamond?
Business.
That might have been it, I guess.
Which tunnel? Let's see what
That one. Honestly, I think doing damage to Hades is going to be my biggest issue. I'm not really burning through enemies, like common enemies, as much as I would like. Though, I guess his ads won't be that much of a problem, as we have so much armor damage. But like, this is going to be a rough run. I guess we haven't used a Death Defiance either yet, which is very beneficial.
Hey, a Satyr sack already.
Rad.
Power of Olympus.
Do that. Do that. And let's do it. It is fishing. Stone wall. It looks cool.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of its attentions toward the satyr sack.
See you, boy.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
You're never late, Father.
Hey, Dad.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah.
Did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you probably...
Are you just gonna let me go?
...pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth.
Yeah, that's true. That's accurate.
With me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then. Boy.
Ow.
Darkness.
Oh. Almost didn't see that. Almost completely missed that. Somehow. Ow. Did you not?
Darkness.
Oh, why did I do that?
No.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so much all at the same time. Focusing so hard. Big brain gamer moments.
I'll send your wretches back where they belong.
Ah, fuck. What does boiling blood even do? Does it just hide one of those dumb things inside me? Is that it? Is that all it does? That doesn't seem that annoying. Wow, I literally can't hit that one, huh? Oh god. Let's save it. If we can. Yep.
Come on and die.
Beware of winter's cold.
Oh fuck.
You'll perish yet.
Oh shit. Well, come on. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Whoop. Fuck. I need my casts. Thank you. Shit. Yeah, we are. We are having it out, aren't we? Is this not like the very definition of having it out, Father? Uh-oh. There we go. Woo! I was not confident about that run.
See you at home. In the name of Hades.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, what now? That doesn't look right, does it? That little, like, bit of purple, green, and blue? Wait, that doesn't look right. Wait.
So much water. Uncle Poseidon's realm.
It's everywhere. That doesn't look right.
Mother isn't far.
Oh, it's
That's weird.
I made it, Mother.
Was this here before?
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except
Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
that fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially you ran away from home.
No, who?
I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld, and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out.
That sounds bad.
Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
That sounds like a bummer.
If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
What do you mean?
What have I done?
Uh-oh.
I can't.
So...
I need to fix this.
Has this been here the whole time?
Please, just come on in.
Oh well, it's my house.
Authorizing transfer of the fated list from the old archives straight into your chambers. Bold of you. And right beneath your father's nose at that.
Oh, that? Just another job from the house contractor near as I'm concerned, sir. Not like anything on the list was getting done while I was stuck in the archives besides.
Well, that's
True.
the spirit, I suppose. If there's one thing I know, it's that the three fates always get their way. But if you wish to help them go about it, then perhaps they'll pay you back in kind.
I wouldn't mind their help, I guess.
How are you finding my old trusty spear, then, Or perhaps you have a preference for my brother's and my sister's former arms. Kept under lock and key, and yet they're now in your possession, it would seem.
Weird that.
It's in the courtyard. Of course you know about them by now. I stole them. Why not just take them from me? I'd be stuck.
The thought has long since crossed my mind. However, I'm not fool enough to tamper with those cursed things. They go where they please. They cannot be contained, like you. Now why don't you
It's cool that, like, the weapons sort of resemble Zagreus. That's cute.
Access to the administrative chamber, huh? Father always said if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it.
Do not touch anything again in the administrative chamber.
I wonder if that does something.
I've decided I should give this singing thing another shot for now, my friend. I hope you like it.
Good job, Orpheus.
Beautifully made. If only Eurydice could hear you singing this right now.
Oh, thanks for the sentiment, my friend. It's just, when I sing this song of hers, I've this feeling where my heart once was that, well, perhaps she can.
Aw.
Perhaps she can.
Child, quickly now.
Oh, Megara!
I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Bisexual Nyx.
Why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war? Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And Father must have been a real burden too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you next.
Flattery won't get you anywhere. We can't go back to how things used to be.
Flattery never got me anywhere with you to begin with, Meg. Doesn't mean I won't keep trying. I am ever stubborn, aren't I?
That's true.
Meg, did you ever meet the Queen? Remember anything about her at all?
It was not my place to address her. I barely ever saw her. Then at some point, I never saw her again. And unlike you, I know better than to get involved in things that are none of my business.
Well, it's not exactly not his business. It's his mom and his dad.
None of my business, I said.
Deuce is probably cleaning the rafters. Pleasure doing business. What's in stock?
Like, it's literally his family. It is kind of his business. Oh, fuck. I spent those diamonds, didn't I?
Sure, why not?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Cerberus isn't here. What the fuck? That's not nice. You can't do that to me.
I can't do that yet. Excellent.
I need so much more darkness to, like, max that out. Also, I can probably get...
Let's do it.
Ooh.
I think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
You do not need another blasted bed.
Yeah, I do. You don't get to decide that for me.
Just what I always wanted.
Oh, that looks really good.
With its just right softness and death-themed embroidery, the new bedding of Prince Zagreus is the envy of all those who wish to rest in peace.
Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man.
Alright, I think that's going to be the episode for today. We didn't get Aspect of Gilgamesh, but maybe next episode. It's really disappointing, but we'll get it soon. I believe in us. Anyway, hey, if you want to buy this game, there will be links down in the description down below for you to do that on any platform that it is available on. If you liked this video, hey, consider leaving a like. Subscribe if you want to see more like it. If you want to suggest roguelikes for me to play, or if you want to see more of a specific roguelike that I have played that you haven't seen in a little bit, comment down below. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, good sleep.